Hey guys, thanks for tuning in on episode 14. So last episode, we made a bunch of bionic parts, and then we sent these four on a mission to go do some missions over this way. Now, we are picking up from where we left off, which was trying to make some bionic parts to install when they get home, and fighting a bunch of raccoons. Yes, because that makes perfect sense. This autocannon turret has a minimum range, which means it's all up to this little crappy one to kill that raccoon. Yeah, I don't think I want my really nice turret getting busted to hell. I guess Tachi could use some melee experience. I'll just start melee shredding the stupid raccoons. Alright, so I've repaired that, or I've sort of repaired that, or replaced the barrel. That was extraordinarily expensive, mind you. So I hope not to have to do that again. And more steel to replace this barrel. Don't attack the nice one. Leave that the hell alone. The problem with these big guns are, yeah, they hit like a truck, but they break real easily. The barrel durability is just garbage. Like this thing shot. Yeah, forget that. That's so much steel for just like a few bullets. I mean, that's like honestly less efficient than even mortars. Alright. You're not bashing on my doors. I'm coming to kill you all. You want to fight the Tachi? The Tachi fights back. There's a lot of them. Come on. Let's just get this going. Scratch me up. Want to go? Raccoon soup. I'll happily eat raccoon soup. So that went almost exactly how I pictured it. Him getting a little beat up, but basically shredding the raccoons to death. Which, might I add, I found extraordinarily funny. Alright, so these guys are moving pretty good. They're about to hit some mountains that will slow them down. But it's the summer, so they're moving at top speed. Lockhart is gonna... Oh, he's just delivering goods. Thought he was gonna construct for a second. I was like, what? You got half a brain. Actually, what percentage of your brain do you have? Yeah, about half. Well, we just made a bionic leg. Something to look forward to when these guys get to where they get home. Ready to harvest. Alright, Lockhart. I guess I'll let you grow. Just try not to botch too much. Do your best not to botch the crap out of it. He's botching it pretty bad. They're not even resting yet. Yeah, now we're starting to move through swamp, so it takes a bit longer. That's what I get for living in the eastern Velero swamp. You're not even resting yet? Oh, there we go. And what's cool, I think I mentioned this, but what's cool is Kartha and Kalun are sharing a double bedroll, presumably, because they're all resting on bedrolls. Oh boy. Alright. A little bit of a heat rush. Heat wave. I don't know why I said rush. Could go ahead and turn off all these heaters that I have around the base. Save some power. Tachi's healing pretty quick. Can't say the same for the raccoons. Complex clothing. Why am I allowed to research that? I have that. At least I thought I did. Now I'm really confused. I've been making dusters. So what's there to research? Wow, he healed overnight from all those scratches. Alright, so we're going to allow Tachi to research. And this is a raid for a uranium Iqua. Why I'm going for uranium Iqua? I'm not. I couldn't care less. It's just something to do. Who's the best socialite here? It is Tachi. Again. Oh, there's some bulls. Oh, right as I was about to trade, we got a new map encounter. Okay. I'll put it on nice and slow, because it's going to be a little confusing when I'm in a raid and then trading and having to jump back and forth. Alright, so we have a lot of meat. I'm going to free up some space by selling a bunch of it. Let's sell negative 300 of that. That's more than they can afford I can buy the Nutrimine to settle it up. Hell yeah, buy their components. Sell my leathers. Try to cover the cost. We're pretty low on steel, I didn't realize that. But we're going to have deep drilling pretty soon. So maybe it's not that much of a problem. Alright. Find this acceptable. Let's haul those components in. And focus on this. Which is Raiders. Sanders is the only one with a pseudo-ranged weapon. So let's go and focus on him the moment he becomes in range. Oh no, they both do. Alright. Let's hide behind this tree line here. I kind of don't want Greyhound to be throwing Molotovs at me. There, that fixes that. And then they're done. Just like that. I still have a turret to worry about, so I can go no closer than here. Oh, one cell too close. And I think I'll leave the turret intact. I'll just take out the generator. In fact, let's do some cleverness here. And just go into the turret's blind spot and deconstruct the solar gen. Because, as I predicted, they did not exactly have batteries, so that was easy. Quest completed. So here's... Ooh. I guess there was more to the rewards than I thought. So uninstall this. And mega screen. Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe get this grooved. Alright, so now that we've done all that we need to do here, are you any good? No. Alright, let's just go. I don't even need the lamps. Let's go ahead and reform the caravan. Get all the food that we can. The components. Let's see, anything else important? Bolt action rifles? Sure. This revolver, why not? Looks good to me. Head back home. 3-day journey. We have food for 2.3. We might need to ship some food to them. We'll see. They might be able to graze on berries well enough. Alright, it is getting mighty hot. I forgot to turn this one off. Man, I have a lot of little... heaters all over the place. It's not the most efficient base. It's kind of the problem. It's kind of a hodgepodge river base. Oh, you're butchering. Alright, so we have this bridge going, which will lead to a kill box. That was what this was for. But let's run a few errands first. Add some coolers to the bedrooms. Make sure we have at least one pod in case we have to, in an emergency, send some food. So we got the pad up and running. Maybe we fought all that for a uranium iqua, not to leave it unroofed. You probably collapsed due to a little bit of everything. Food poisoning, mechanites, yeah, a little bit of everything. You name it, it affected you. Alright, so thanks to all these passive coolers, we got the temperature down a little bit. $130, holy god dang. Oh, let's not forget about the determine. point in wasting. So the problem is we don't have very good cooks left here, and as a result, food poisoning can run rampant. I'm gonna have emus. It's not even a little. It's not even a few emus. That's like a full-on emu onslaught. Emageddon. Sorry. As long as they're not bashing on my walls, I don't care. I mean, I could use the meat because I just sold a lot of meat, but I don't really care. Oh, but what I do care about is... I think we need backup rice storage, because this stuff is about to spoil, and this took a while to grow. So I neglected that in a bad way. Nope, one emu down. So now that this is roofed, it won't spoil so quick. Could have swore I told them to queue up some more hauling. It's a cool different type of berry bush. These are obviously blueberries, not raspberries. Alright, Mr. Tashi. We're almost done. That's a lot of rice that would have gone to hell. I think it's time to feed the Lockhart. They're still manhunting? I guess they are. It's a long grudge. And my group is back in a day and change. Cue the Benny Hill music. I'm just trying to walk him in front of this turret that can fire. Maybe I'll walk in front of the big turret. There we go. Can't be that many. Yeah, there's, what, 4 left? Alright, Lockhart's back on his feet. Tachi, do you feel like shredding some emu? Oh, we're gonna need a bionic arm. As he had a finger missing now. Nasty creatures, huh? One more down. Wow, was that your attempt at sowing plants? Jesus. They gotta be... Yeah, they're home pretty soon. Oh, here's a jerk emu dancing around. Hunter lacks weapon. Oh, right, Lockhart. You passed out and dropped your gun. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot indeed. Well, I think it was pretty avoidable that Tachi lost a finger, but given that we have bionic parts now, I don't so much care as much. So what killed you? This was the autocannon. At least the autocannon is putting some work in. I think you would have to design a kill box pretty specialized to make sure the autocannons were utilized well. It's the long and short of it. I think they're very, very useful, but given that they have a minimum range like they do, they'd be very, very good at defending like cave bases from invaders. I don't know if they're quite as useful defending like a weird random base that I have. In fact, I'd go so far as to say, yeah, that's something that they're not particularly good at. So I'm just deconstructing the passive coolers now because I don't want them to be resupplied with wood. Be a bit of a waste. Alright, they ran out of food. They'll be fine. They'll be a little hungry, but they'll be fine. And we have 3 bionic legs, a 4th on the way for them to return to. My dreams of becoming a cyborg space marine are ever closer. Trying to clear up some room for the other emus before they spoil. And our friends are home and are probably very hungry. Now, if we look at the history, the wealth is still a little low. But I have this beautiful Iqua. Alright, so, Kartha, we're going to install legs on you. And what, I have 3 now? Come on. 3 legs, and a Joe wire. Alright, so the other one will be Wally. Unfortunately, that's actually going to make him more upset, believe it or not. Because he's a masochist and this scratch scar helps him. You know, he likes the pain. But him being less in pain is going to be useful because he'll pass out less easily. Transhuman is quite pleased. Well, you're about to get even more pleased than that. Transhuman is delighted. I do like how it scales up. I can also fix some of this priority crap now that you know, everyone else is home. So I can also make bionic heart. That wouldn't be terrible. Be kind of a risky surgery. Maybe not terrible. So if we look at your movement speed now, yeah, 5.9, or basically 6 flat. A huge difference. Now Wally won't be moving slower. I think, Kartha, you have, I'm sorry to say, a lot of cooking to do. You're not returning home to a well-stocked house. But I've got to say, he is very, very quick at doing it. So everyone's getting some statues. Guess I need a few more. I've been scrapping the bad ones. Alright, so we also have another bionic leg, and I think that was also for an injury. Yeah, it was for Lockhart's right. Haven't given up on Lockhart, and then we need the arm on Tashi. Zoom, zoom. Look at this speed. It's absurd. It's wonderful, but absurd. So, let's see. Structure, bridge. I need a few more bridges. So I'm working on this kill box. And let's fill this in too. Orders, smooth surface. I haven't used wall smoothing yet, so I'm curious what it looks like, which is why I queued so much of it up. So this is the arm that I've yet to finish. Now, you are still you're still slow, but you're not quite as slow as you once were. That's nice, in my opinion. Still don't have the sniper rifles yet. I haven't finished that research. Caravan request for a bunch of knives. Vanometric power cell. How far is it? It's not super bad. Sure, why not? I like all these unique items, right? So what is that? Smithing? Knife. How many of them were there? 10. Not using plasteel or uranium. Or gold. It does mean that I'm going to need Wally back to mining a lot. Because we are quite low on steel. But that's not because there isn't a lot of steel on the map. It's just we haven't prioritized it for a while. But if I drop zones like this, we'll have steel in no time. And we still have the ability to deep drill, or rather, working on it. Smooth slate. Yeah, it actually really looks nice. These smooth stones. Alright, Mr. Wally, speaking of which, wall. No construction, no hunt, mostly mine. I'm also going to need to expand the home zone. Just a tad. To include this beautiful path now. This riverside path. Carthus should be really fast at this, yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Maker is now wearing his nice hat. His metal hat. Still one arm left. Let's go and fab that up. Maker. Trying to change the priorities a bit. Alright, Brawler has a new arm. Install at right. And let's change their medicine so it's correct. Alright, Mr. Tachi, you hop in bed. Cartha will do the surgery. Ooh, it's good art. And some cargo pods. Unfertilized eggs. It's a lot of food right there. It's actually a slightly impressive bedroom now. Oh, looks like he's already, Oh, he went... Oh, wow. Wally. Damn, boy. You're enjoying your task, aren't you? Alright, Tachi's back up. Now, a quick health check. Good, 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 good. Not good. Still have that brain injury, but... apart from that, everything's cheeky. I think what'll do, just to be ridiculous, is heart and 2 eyes. Cartha is going to be very, very, very bionic. Oh, this is a very weird growing zone. As is this. I was wondering why there was wild potatoes. Yeah, very pleased about the progress here, for sure. The amount of bionic parts in Cartha. I think he needs better armor, honestly, but that's a different issue. Cartha is flexing his crafting muscles here. I really want him to get to 8. That way I can start making components and the like. I believe advanced components require 8. Probably regular components. Oh, 8 as well. Yeah. Because he is a craft master. Oh boy. Oh Jesus, you know what I'm going to do, right? Alright, so we have all of our sculptures. Good, this one's normal quality. So all the bedrooms are slightly better. I guess I can install this one in the hospital. Or, yeah. Maybe even in the prisoner. Why not? So, I think the auto cannon turrets, as I've said before, are good. They're just not phenomenal. I don't know. Kind of on the fence about how much I like them. We have a lot of... Do we have leather? Yeah, we have a few more leathers. I'm going to just crank out a few more just whatever clothings. Um, we're about to get a lot more buffalo leather. It's good practice for Kartha. Unfortunately, he does it so quickly that he doesn't level up a hell of a lot doing it. I guess he could work on the knives. Probably makes knives at the same ridiculous speed. Yeah, at least it's crafting, right? And the knives he is making are at least normalish quality. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Alright, one is poor so far. So I think it's normal or better. Yeah, there's a good one. So we needed steel. This is not exactly the use of the steel I had envisioned, but whatever. It's getting them leveled up, so that's all that matters to me. Guess I could have given him wake up. Let him craft real quick. Alright, I think for once we're good on the trees. Oh, maker. I know you can make good knives. I want you fabbing. You're the only one that can do that. Alright, so now we have a bionic eye. We are going to be one hell of a bionic soldier here. I just need the armor to fit, and then he's going to be able to just destroy everyone. Armor and a good gun. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is put the stockpile of steel, components, and gold here. So there's less running about when we're trying to make these parts. So steel, components, and gold, and I need to reprioritize that. Alright, so critical. Or we'll just say important, in case something ever becomes critical. And then even advanced components I'm going to be here. Advanced components. Alright, and that should help. Oh, we also need plasteel, right? I guess it's raw? Yeah. That ought to cut down a lot of our back and forth, back and forth. Alright, Kartha, you are probably enchanted. Oh, perfect. I'm happy that he's happy. Alright, we still need more knives for those batteries. Got some beautiful cargo. Ooh, beautiful cargo pods. I don't think we ever picked up those eggs. Nowhere to store it. Well, that's baloney. Animal products. All of it. Let's get it before it spoils. Or before wild animals eat all of it. And where'd that medicine land? Right here. Cartha's the right one to send out, given that he's super fast. Are we already making another eye? Ooh, a heart. Cool. I'm going to use slightly better medicine to replace his heart. I don't know if a heart is 100% blood pumping or higher. If it's higher, that'd be pretty cool. I guess I can eventually just replace all of his everything that I can replace. Why are you out here sleeping, Wally? Don't you have a bedroom? Oh, you know what? You kind of don't. Jesus, I am sorry. I just sort of assumed that they would bunk together when they returned home, and they didn't. I'm still thinking about you, Mr. Lockhart. Alright, so this is going to be the real kill box. So what I'm going to do is wall this off, have two auto doors that allow access to the real kill box. And the reason for it is this is all bridge. I don't want my kill box on the bridge. And then flooring. We'll have it look... Hold on. Real industrial and ugly. It works for me. God, it's a massacre. Just leaving Buffalo out there like that. It's also super wasteful. Oh, he can't really. Okay, we're obviously going to need to expand our kitchen. I think immediately we can reclaim a little space by moving some of our brewery equipment. But we are running out of room for all this meat. So temporarily I have this whole place for meat, because I don't want this door open. It's just sort of bad form to have all this meat that spoils for no reason. And what I could also do is queue up lavish meals. Until we have pause, unpause at 3. Yep, it's gonna start to rot. Alright, so we made a bionic heart. We're going to make some more advanced components. and that's a lot easier. Grabbing them from there. In fact, I'm going to make it even more easy. Just because, why not? It's a really weird way of doing it, and I'll repaint the advanced components here. That way they're really, 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 really close. Advanced, advanced, advanced. Done. Alright, if we haul some of this buffalo leather, I don't even care if you haul it all the way out. Alright, that's far better than what we were doing. Oh, no, we still have this. Hanger on. Haul the rice, just drop it there, that's fine. As long as it's indoors. Alright. That's a little bit better. Produced chem fuel for free. I love it. Health. Install Bionic heart. Please, please, for the love of God, don't die. Len, I'm just gonna wake you up. So we're using even the better meds. So I don't want this going sour. You know, if you screw up an arm or a leg, it's one thing. If you screw up a heart, it's a totally different thing. Alright, so it is at increased efficiency, which is really cool because that means... And we have an old heart. That means like a lot of other positive things happen. Like, I think you probably recover from diseases quicker, stuff like that. Oh, crap. And now my best fighter is out of commission during a mech raid. Alright, let's play this real slow. 2 of them. Wally. I'm not trying to select the door. Lockhart. Actually, Lock, can you lure them over here? A little dangerous. Tachi, yeah, stand here. Alright, so they're meleeers. And meleeers are super dangerous. So let's get behind the door before land gets melted. Lockhart pulled one out into cover. I don't want these things getting close to me. Killian. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. They are very dangerous. Lockhart did a really good job of luring one. Nope. Wally, you're not going to make it. Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. So that he's getting pulled away. Which means we can take shots at him. Alright, one's dead. All of you. Come fire on this guy. This just reminds me I'm woefully underprepared for Mechanoids. Something to definitely work on for the future. So I'm creating a dump stockpile for all that slag. Let me do this over again. Dumping. Nope, stop. Dump there. Dear Lord. I've never felt so fat-fingered in my life. Dump here and here. Alright, you are hurt. Go rest. Lan, you are fine. Tachi, go do whatever you were doing. We have a lot of hauling now to do. We really need charge rifles for events like that. Because those things are super dangerous. They cut like butter. Alright, so now we have blood pumping. Overjoyed. So it's what, one more eyeball? And what I think I'm going to do is beef my security up with these mini turrets. Forget the big one. I'll put a big one here once I'm done with this box. Maybe 2 big ones. Ideally, you'd have them spaced far enough apart that the big ones can fire on things that are attacking them separately. So they'd be like 11 spaces apart. But I think in this playthrough, I'm just not... I don't know. Maybe I do that, maybe I don't. Time will tell. I don't know. I don't know. Because this kill box is not huge. I guess if I bumped it... You know what? If I bump it down here... Let's see. Let's see how big of a area I can get. That's actually not bad. So this door will lead out to the wilds, and then this door will lead to the kill box, and that works. You're getting attacked, by the hare. Oh, Jesus, you're gonna pass out. Tachi, go help him. He's gonna get knocked unconscious by a stupid rabbit. Tachi needs no help. Where do you run from? What on earth are you running from? I don't even know anymore. Man, we are still butchering. Guess the digging at silver ore wouldn't be a bad idea because I don't have a heck of a lot of silver anymore. I've spent a lot of it. We have a lot of this blue fur. I butchered or killed a lot of those muffalo. One of you suggested I wall this off on its own, And I just might. I haven't done it yet, but that's a very good idea, so that the blood doesn't ruin the kitchen as a whole. Again, I think I need a little bit of rice hulling. I don't want it to go to spoil. What I need is like a root cellar for all this. But once I expand my kitchen a bit, I don't think it will be that much of an issue. I'm probably pushing these guys beyond their sleepy point. But there's no sense in losing vegetables for no reason. What are we missing here? Steel? I got plenty of it. We just need to haul it. So he is very, very happy with his current situation, as you can see. People are eating lavish meals now. We have a very, very happy crew. And one of us is starving. I almost might give him... You know what? I'm going to give him a bionic stomach. It's almost a joke, but... Alright, so this is the... Oh, that's the stomach. Okay. I would cancel it, because I'd rather have the eye, but it's a little too late for that. Alright, don't haul it. I want you to cut... Oops. Cut these trees down, because you're going to do it millions of times faster than everyone else. And I guess what I can do is concrete there as well. So it's a big old kill box. With... Get rid of that door. And this ends up being a bit of a panic room, or panic fallback. So if the fight is not going well, we can get out of dodge quick. Oops. Alright, we made a bionic stomach. Health, operations, oops. Add. Let's wait until we drop it. Install bionic stomach. And coming up at the top of the hour, man, I am having fun with this playthrough now. Is this stomach already installed? No. Lan was not home when we asked him to do that. So, if I have a turret here and here, well, I'll build one turret first. Let's move this auto door. now you're getting your stomach. And we'll tend to you too for your fibs. So I'm not exactly sure what a metabolism. Yeah. Okay, cool. Improved metabolism, that's fine. Alright, so additionally, shrink this zone a little bit. Have a microscopic veg zone. Important for vegetarian, because it's just really inefficient to haul the rice one meal at a time. A few items to trade. Okay, well, we'll see. More like I have some junk to give you. And I guess they have medicine that I can buy. They really don't have anything else. They have packaged meals. I might as well, right? So I have all these normal clothing things that I can go ahead and sell. If they could afford it, yeah, that works. Alright, so Lockhart needs hopefully that bionic stomach helps. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Alright, I want to take them off of cooking for a bit, because Carther could be doing a lot more productive things. In fact, that's really annoying. I hate when there's plants right at a doorway, so... that will prevent that. And then what I think I'm going to do here is add, like, fallback walls. You know, more walls to hide behind. For kind of an inner bunker type deal. I want to leave 2 units of space and have somewhat of an inner bunker. So if I'm leaving 2 units of space, I might as well listen to myself, correct? So I'm almost out of time. Yep. But that's going to limit the firing of those, so maybe I won't do that. I could do that here. And have this be like a panic bunker. Yeah, that works. And then this is somewhat of a panic shelter. So if things don't go well, we can run. Run back here and be somewhat safe. Alright, I'm up on my hour, guys, so I'm going to bid you all adieu. I thank you all for watching. If you have any feedback for me, just drop me a line, and I look forward to hearing from you. So, adios.